Welcome back. It's 2020 and episode 12 of the Canna Machine podcast, a show about the CBD and canna industry. And I'm your host, Gary Cannaday. So whether you're a CBDer, canna curious, or blazing your own trail, there's something for you here. This episode is all about CBD and marketing. Hear about the different ways brands target customers and the important role point-of-sale items can play in attracting and engaging customers inside stores. Meet Ella from Vitality CBD, a fast-growing CBD company who produce a range of drops, sprays and vape products, now available all around the UK. Also, meet Danny Methew, founder of ERTH Hemp. Discover the company's approach to branding for a female target market and how samples play a big role in the company's sales and marketing. First up, it's Ella Gligor from Vitality CBD, one of the UK industry's fast-moving CBD companies. I met up with Ella at the Vaper UK Expo, held recently in the West Midlands. Ella talks about why education is so important for CBD products, and she gives us some insights into Vitality's latest product sampling station. Here with Ella from Vitality CBD. Thanks for talking to me today, Ella.
No worries.
We're here at your pretty busy stand here in the middle of a very big expo. So can you give me a little bit of background about the company?
Yeah, Vitality launched this year, so we're quite a young company in terms of CBD. We come from a history of pharma and vaping, so we have experts on hand which have 30 years of experience in the pharmacy industry. Vaping, we've been around for 10 years. CBD is obviously something that we've been investigating for a while now, and we've done all our homework. There's a lot of research that has gone into our product, which is also the reason why we're now listed after so few months. Now we're listed with national retailers such as Boots, Tesco, and now Lloyd's.
And how come there are these vape brands now that seem to be well set up to launch CBD?
Pharmacists may be a bit more apprehensive about approaching new industries and new revenue streams. This is what has happened actually with vaping 10 years ago. So I think they've pretty much missed the boat on that one. And now we've seen the exact opposite. So pharmacists embrace CBD. It makes sense to have CBD products in a pharmacy as well as vape stores. So for us, obviously approaching vape stores was a natural thing, considering we have 10-year experience in the industry. But yes, we expand outside of these two stockist areas. So we're in gyms, we're in natural health and beauty stores. We're constantly developing our range so that we can welcome more stockists from different areas.
Okay, and earlier I was talking to someone from about distribution, and you've been able to get your products into stores around the UK, but you've been able to do that yourself?
Yeah, it's direct. It's all direct. As I mentioned, we're in with the national retailers, which is a major breakthrough for us. We've already been with Boots and Tesco for 2 months now, I think. Now we've launched with Lloyd's, so it's a very busy and exciting time for us.
I have a bit of a marketing background for my sins, and I'm always really interested in point of sale and the way people design stands and so on. If you're going into a store, what are the sort of 2 or 3 point of sale items that you find are the most effective, or that pharmacies or the shops are all crying out for?
That's an easy one. For us, it's going to be the sampling station. With CBD still being such a new thing, people are still apprehensive about taste and obviously about the dosage and about the recommended use. But taste is a big factor, because CBD is one of those things that you're supposed to be consistent with and have on a daily basis. So if taste doesn't work for you, then you're not going to keep up with the dosage, and you're not going to see the results that you're hoping for. So sampling stations, which we provide for our stockists, basically we've seen an 40% increase in sales for all the pharmacies or vape stores or whatever type of stockist has a sampling station in store.
Okay, and can you describe the sampling station, what it might look like?
Yeah, it's a very simple tray-like sampling station with a screen that plays videos about what CBD is, how it is to be administered, and also you have the actual product on that tray, so you can actually sample with disposable units, so it's very hygienic. Whether you want to try the sprays or the drops or the e-liquids or the cosmetics, everything is ready to be tested there and then, so that way the customer can try before they buy, and it's made a massive difference with all our stockists.
Okay, so it's an actual, a bit like a tablet sort of screen.
I have it right there. Right, so it's right here. You see it fully kitted with the disposable units. So we do have single-use spray heads and pipettes and spatulas to apply the balm. So it's all very very straightforward, to be honest, and it's inviting people. It's very open. You have a place to hold leaflets on it, so you can do a bit of reading, and we also provide not just this, but brochures and leaflets and bespoke branding to help you, first of all, understand that the people, that staff in the shop has been trained about CBD, and they know how to explain the intricacies of CBD without making any claims, which is another big issue in our industry. All the staff is being trained. We have reps out there training stockists, and they know exactly how to tell the difference between full spectrum and broad spectrum and isolate. What is the best bioavailability? Because there are so many factors that can help or sink a product, and the way you take a CBD product is one of them. Bioavailability is the biggest factor. Yeah, it's basically a full kit. So you have brochures that can be browsed while in store. You have takeaway leaflets. You have cheat sheets for the training staff, so they can always check their notes. We don't expect these stockists to overnight have a PhD in CBD, right? But there are some key elements that they need to understand and to remember. And yeah, we provide cheat sheets.
Okay, cool. And you touched upon then the intricacies of regulations. Are there some key issues that you're finding with the stockists that you're having to really focus on to get them to understand and learn?
Yeah, learning, education is the biggest factor, and the fact that CBD, first of all, is so popular nowadays is a direct result of positive results that customers have had. But we want to be at the forefront of the education surrounding CBD, and that's why we train the staff. That's why we went to all these shows, and whenever we have the opportunity, we hold speeches and we have hold panels just to explain about CBD and how it's non-euphoric and how it can be beneficial if it's used correctly. And we don't make any claims, but we share our own experiences or our customers' experiences, and we basically feed the breadcrumbs that are needed for customers and potential customers to do their own research and come to their own conclusions. The World Health Organization has come out a number of times and deemed it a safe and well-tolerated product. So you're more than welcome to give it a try. It may or may not work for you, but there's no harm in trying.
What will happen next 5 years? What will happen next 5 years?
5 years in this industry, do you see any changes coming on?
I hope so, to be honest. I think people are going to be more and more interested in CBD, and the way we see the industry going forward is by launching more products that will fit into your daily routine. And so whether it's going to be in a beauty product or in an edible or in any non-threatening format that is just part of your daily routine, it's probably going to be with CBD. Could be or should be with CBD.
Okay, awesome. And do you think as many people will be vaping in 5 years as we have now? Because obviously this is a vape expo. Everyone's vaping apart from us two, I think, right now, because we're talking.
Vaping has been going strong, and I think the numbers are still there. Obviously there's this whole moving away from smoking, it's still a big thing, and vaping is still deemed as the healthier alternative to that. So hopefully, yes, we'll see even more innovation in this segment, more affordable devices, and maybe with a bit more regulation in terms of what a liquid or CBD liquid needs to do.
People wanted to get in touch, find out more about your products, to have a look at your testing station. Where should they head?
Absolutely. First of all, if they want to know more about CBD and about our products, Vitality CBD Co. UK, that's the very first stop, and we have an amazing blog which is being updated constantly. with a lot of information and a lot of knowledge there. And then we have a stockist finder, so just punch in your postcode and find your nearest stockist to your home.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you so much.
In part 2, meet Danny Methew, the founder of ERTH Hemp, a Californian-based business who produce a range of CBD products, including tinctures, topicals and gels, as well as CBD flower and pre-rolls, if that's available in your local state. Here's Danny to explain more.
Based out of California, we've been in this industry for almost 2 years now. Right now, the big thing for us in the UK is education. But what we do as far as our brand goes is really focus on traceability and being transparent with the consumer. So we have partnerships we actually have our own farm in California. We have indoor, outdoor grow. We also have strategic partnerships in farms in Colorado as well. So we're getting very high quality material. From there, we consider ourselves a direct source manufacturer. So we'll take that raw material and turn it into finished goods. And we have our own private formulation. So a lot of these, what we see at this show right now is a lot of people trying to get into this industry, and the big question they're having is white labeling. So ourselves, we do not focus on any white labeling. We do all proprietary formulations and kind of keep it's our own KFC recipe and it's our own Coca-Cola. But there is a whole other side of the industry that we're seeing for the white labeling side and people just trying to get in to this industry.
And in terms of your product range, can you cover some of the products?
Of course. Yeah, so just going back, we were talking briefly before, we started with vape. Vape was kind of the easy one to step into, and we saw a good market for that. We also launched our full spectrum tinctures. So the full spectrum tinctures do carry a small amount of THC along with other cannabinoids. Those are one of the most effective items that we have. Soft gel is probably our favorite. So it's just a simple pill capsule, 25 milligrams. They take a little bit longer to work, but they work longer. Right? One of our key technologies as well, besides the full spectrum, is we have THC-free tinctures. So those can be used, we have 500 milligram, 1,000, and even a 3,000. We've got about 14 products across all SKUs. We don't have everything, but we have what we can do really well, and we focus on what we think the market is looking for.
Do you have a certain sort of customer in mind in terms of your brand?
So looking at our branding visually, to describe it to you visually, we have kind of a craft look on the top of our packaging, but all of our labels and boxes are done on metallic foil. So it has a little bit of the craft, but also a little bit of the flashy colors. So when you see it from across the room, it actually does catch you. Our target market on our products were actually female. That age group was ranging between 30 to 45, 35 to 45. We do notice that about 65% of our client base is female in that age group. So you will kind of see more of a holistic yoga, Zen, kind of overall health and well-being look to our product.
There are some restrictions about what you can and can't do in respect to Google pay-per-click ads, which you can't use for CBD, and Facebook and so on.
Yeah.
What do you find are some of the best ways that yourselves can market products?
So it is tough. I do have a background in like the vape industry with the nicotine side of things, so overcoming advertising has always been an issue. We are learning every single day, and the general public is getting more aware of what CBD actually is, and that it's not going to get you high and it's not for those kind of things. So you do see now, I don't know if this is the same in the UK, but in the US, we do have CBD ads that are posting in our US Facebook. You will see some on Instagram as well, so it's starting to come along, but it's how they're worded, saying you can't make any claims. You can use the word hemp extracts and stuff like that. One big thing that we do that has set us apart, really got us kind of lit trial by fire, is we have a try before you buy program. So on our website, we sell 4 ml versions of all of our products, because these products are expensive. They're coming down. The price of raw materials coming down, so the price is coming down. But the barrier of entry is tough for someone to say, hey, is this going to work for $80 or whatever that equivalent is? It's a lot. So we have a program on our website. You click on it. Our website is actually ERTH Hemp, so ERTHHEMP.com. You'll see a little pop-up that says try before you buy. You fill out a quick form, we give you a little information about ourselves, and we give you a coupon code for a free bottle 4 ml sample, so 4 servings of any of our products. And by that, doing that, we've collected email addresses, information about the customer, female, male, where they're located, what they know, what they don't know, and just kind of help educate. But that was a huge thing for us, was our try before you buy.
What will happen next 5 years? What will happen next 5?
What do you think is going to happen in this market over the next 5 years?
The feedback that you're getting from the consumers is amazing. So I think with education and awareness that this isn't a product that's going to get you high or, cause you any problems, that it's a holistic approach to this industry that it's not going anywhere. I think once the education comes on, the prices will come down and they'll be found pretty much everywhere that you can. Well, yeah, I can't speak directly on the UK, but as far as our US markets go, obviously we had our farm bill that passed a while ago. The only thing I've really heard lately is you're going to have states trying to control the tax side of it, since currently it is not a taxed item, just like the cannabis side has a cannabis board. We don't have a hemp board. So I am seeing certain states, like Utah, for instance, is kind of doing they're the front runners of making you register your products in their state, making you test your products and send their products directly to that state. So they're kind of heading the way on controlling. As far as the cannabis side of things, we have a lot of cannabis, marijuana in the States, and what they do is if you want to sell in California, you have to grow in California. And then I just see general awareness overall getting better, and the consumers getting more aware of what's going on.
And if I was a retailer and I was looking to stock some products, are there point of sale marketing items that come with it?
So that's a huge thing as well for us. The things that our marketing items that we do is we have a beautiful catalog. It's a 18, 19 page catalog. The first 2 pages actually talk about CBD, talks about all the different cannabinoids. So first things first, education. Second to that, we have a MAT, that's a CBD information guide. So it basically starts off, the first question, if you were able to see it, says, what's the difference between hemp and marijuana? Second question is THC versus CBD. Those are the 2 biggest questions that we get asked all the time. So we have our counter mats, and then we do we call them flavor cards, basically just insert cards. We have one of those for each of our products. And then last but not least, all of our products have QR codes on them that you can scan, and it'll take you to either the lab, so it'll show you the lab results, or to our page that does the education side of it, all the information. So if you're the store owner or the store salesman or the consumer, anybody can get that information and learn about the product right there in front of you.
Okay, and if people want to get in touch with ERTH Hemp, where should they head?
So we're on Facebook. So Facebook would be ERTH, ERTH. That's with no A in there. So ERTHHEMP.com. There's our website. We're also on Instagram, ERTH Hemp, and Facebook.
Okay, well, I hope that was interesting for you. Some useful insights there from Danny at ERTH Hemp. And that Vitality CBD sampling station that Ella describes is pretty state-of-the-art for a CBD brand, hey? And until next time, stay lucky.